오르기 위한 멈출 수 없는 추격이 시작된다. 블레이드앤소울 토너먼트 2017 월드 챔피언십.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2017 blade&soul World Championship. We're on the last match of part one of our quarterfinals. We're going to have 3 portions before we do finally finish out with the last 4 remaining teams. But for the part one portion, this will be the last match with the losers match with Group B coming right your way.
Yep, we have RGB Gaming from Russia versus Guardian from NA, and this is the losers match, as Joel mentioned, and the loser of this set or this match will be eliminated. The second team eliminated from this quarterfinals.
And the first team that was already eliminated was XD from Europe and Guardian from North America. These guys are in the contentions of being the second Western team to be eliminated, just excluding us of all the Western representation in this World 2017.
Yeah. It will be very disappointing if Guardian does lose to RGB Gaming, but you know, I'm pretty sure they are both playing for their lives to not get eliminated and stay in. So it's very unfortunate that these losers match is best out of 4, but you know, it is what it is, and we have RGB Gaming's on screen right now.
And these are also the last representation from their region, which is Russia. We saw Madness getting knocked off during the group stages, so being the only other representation from Russia.
Yep.
These guys are in the contention as well to represent their country and their region to make Russia proud, but they have to win this match to stick around.
Yeah. Same goes for Guardian, which they are being shown on screen right now, and you know, they've been showing more of a comfortable, you know, situation. They are smiling, talking to each other, but let's hope that in all seriousness that they have the serious mind of, you know, wanting to win, wanting to stay in there, wanting to represent the Western side, wanting to represent the North America. Here we go we have Icony, Vape, and the Bears on Guardian.
Look at those matches on the top of your screen of how many matches they had to play to be in this situation. 6 games alone on those 3 days of group stage. It was a grueling process. And so much fatigue being taken out of these guys, I'm sure. Even through the rest they have after each day, it does really accumulate for your stamina, the fatigue that you're trying to endure with. And we're going to have to go to game 1 to see whether Guardian can hold on. It's going to be Artem Ogotsov on the Summoner going up against Vape on the Destroyer. Vape did not do as well as he wanted to in the singles nor in the tag. We saw in the previous series whether he can do something against the Summoner. We're going to find out in this game 1 coming up. Artem Ogotsov for the side of RGB Gaming is up against Guardian from North America. Find out who's going to win. Stay on. Go for the first game in this losers match of Group B in the quarterfinals is Artem Ogotsov from Russia with Vape from North America.
Vape forcing Artem to use his backstep escape right off the bat. With
another stun coming through, though. That's going to be the goal button for Vape to put in the damage, but the cat disrupts him for inducing further damage onto his owner.
Yeah, very unfortunate that Vape used his Ember Stomp already. Oh, now he's knocked down. Uses Gust. They're both out of escapes, but Vape grabs him.
Still gonna go aggressive even without that escape available. The cat's trying to disrupt him once again.
Yep.
Trying to annoy him as much as he can, but still taking damages onto Ogotsov.
monster right there. The summoner actually gets his escape back. Vape is still out of his escapes for the next 15 seconds, but still going in aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, Ogotsov really just trying to poke him from behind.
Yeah.
I think Vape realized the situation and
Oh.
really just trying to close down the
Ever stop.
distance.
Pulls him in the back row.
That is a lot of damage.
Oh, no.
But it's going to be Summoner with
No
the Rumblebee.
escape.
So much damage in an instant knockout. Where we thought Ogotsov was in a bit of trouble. Vape could not handle his emotions highly enough and gets into that crucial stun, which allows that free damage from the Summoner to knock him off.
Yeah, and we're going to probably go into the replays, and I hope it shows that Vape had literally 1 second left. He actually got his gust back as he was grappled down by the cat. Like 0.5 more seconds for Vape to live. If he had that much more health bar, he could have gusted out and maybe lived. But, you know, it's very unfortunate that he got grappled by the cat and got Rumblebee to death.
Another unfortunate loss for the side of Guardian. They're really not getting used to these losses because they have to pick up some wins to stay in this tournament as the last hope of the West.
Yeah, he followed the Summoner out of his Ember Stomp to go aggressive. Look at the time.
1.
Yeah, he literally just like 0.5 more seconds of life, and Vape could have escaped that. But it's very unfortunate, and R&B Gaming will take the first set away from Guardian, and this is best out of 4, so every single set counts.
Let's see, game 2 right after that one, but it seems like Alexei Golkovenko is setting up on his computer along with the half help from the staff, but see the Bears putting his hand on his keyboard and his mouse. I'll be getting ready to go for this game 2. And it will be those players that we just mentioned. Alexei Golkovenko on the Warlock, who has been pretty well for the tournament that he's been facing, and maybe up against the Bears, who's yet to find very stellar performance on the assassin that he's really trying his best on. But right now you see the confidence in the face of the Bears, and he's really wanting to win right here, and he has to get it. With Guardian and RB Gaming in this game 2, who's going to pick up that second point? Find out very soon. Stay on. We are for game 2 between R&B Gaming and Guardian. Could be North America or Russia's our last hope of staying in the World Championships. It really all depends on these players right here to see who can pick up the second point for their team. But Golkovenko finally goes on the stun here from the efforts of the Bears.
Yep, both out of their escapes now. Familiar finally spawned by Alexei.
Golkovenko really wants to go for poke damage there to the assassin, but
the Lotus of Escape is used by the Bears, now out of all escapes.
Time Distortion has been used to get his back Golkovenko. So it's going to be the Bears, whether he can stick around with the lack of escape he has, but that's going to be the first punishment. Without having that escape, finally has to use the stealth to get out of there, just negating the second series of damage that could have came through.
Yep, right after he got his stealth back, he had to use it, but now he's in a pinch. If he gets CC'd one more time, he might die from Alexei's Warlock.
Okay, the Poison Breath into the stun now. It's going to be the Bombard, putting some more damage. The Lightning Strike into the sneak attack. There's a combo that knocks off a lot of HP from Golkovenko. Now the Bear's actually looking very good now, even without that stealth available. Just make sure he doesn't get caught. It's a crucial point. Would be here. Golkovenko still has his escape up, so any source of danger he can escape from.
Yep, and same goes for the Bears. He has his Lotus of Escape and stealth. He is making his move. There we go with the body swap.
There's a stun. He might have to escape out of there. Will he have enough time? The Lightning Strike is going to finish him off, and the Bears are very happy, that man. And he is going to get the first point over to Guardian to make it even.
Yep.
To 1v1 in this best of 4.
Yep, it is tied now, and this is best of 4, like Joel said. This third...
Hey.
Yes. Yes. Anyways, this third set worth 2 points will be the last match, and the loser of this match is eliminated.
And it's very true, and it's one match to decide it all. The audience, the Bears, finally doing pretty well to get aside the win.
Yeah.
See, Golkovenko could not get the win in the second match. That would have gave a very comfortable lead towards R&B Gaming, but the Russian side and the North Americans are really just looking for the win in this tag match coming up that will decide who will be eliminated as the second team in this quarterfinals of World Championship.
Yeah, and in this moment, in this part of the replay, the Bears didn't have any escapes, but he was still able to play offensive, landing those CCs, and in the end, he was able to finish off Alexi very cleanly.
There we go, and that's going to be a 1 point. Now it's tied up between R&B Gaming, Guardian. One more match. We keep mentioning it is going to be the decider. And I know both teams are really just wanting to have the best match they can play before one of the teams will be exited from this tournament. But see these three players setting up from the Russian side, the North Americans as well. They're going to be setting up to get the win they really desire.
Yep, and the compositions are as we expected. No big changes have been made. We have a very similar composition, but it's just the Blade Master against the Destroyer, and the Summoner could kind of, I guess, take the spot of the Assassin, because we do have the Warlocks on both sides.
See Artem Ogoltsov, he has done pretty well throughout this tournament, but has faltered a little bit in the first series of quarterfinals, where they did lose out. This time around, he wants to make a sure, significant contribution for his team. They can beat out the North American side of Guardian, but we're going to see whether they can do that, or if Guardian is going to have enough to pull out the tanks to pick up this Game 3 in the deciding match of this series. Let's get it on. We're going to start off with a Warlock mirror match.
Yep.
Alexei Golkovenko versus Akini.
Yep, here we go. The mirror match of the last match. The loser of this match is going home. They want to give it all they've got.
So Golkovenko tried to go for the aerial there, puts him into the shackles, but it's going to be Akini putting down the Sanctum. Make sure no danger comes through for him.
And he's just attacking the Familiar.
Oh, the Familiar gets angry though.
Yeah.
Don't attack me,
Yeah,
is what he's saying.
Aikini actually used his escape right now.
He did, and he's going to take the initial first damage.
Yep.
The interfere coming in from Vape, trying to save his teammate.
The staggered interfere on the Russian side.
Ivanov on the Blade Master, trying to do some damage, which he does a little bit.
Aikini tags out into the Bears. He is out right now, out of stealth.
The Bears had the record of beating, looks like Golkovenko in this previous matchup in Game 2, so he's thinking he can do that again. Definitely a different environment when you're in a tag. You can have so much interferes coming in from both ways. Save your teammates, or to even add to the damage that you're trying to do against your opponent.
Yep, he puts down the flower, and this is when you know, oh, Tether Blade. Forces him to use
Lotus escape right away, yeah.
Go, the Bears making his offensive moves right there.
They're still
Bodies
going
in the
aggressive
air.
again. Maybe a little bit too aggressive,
all
but
right,
Iron Plating to negate any of that damage potential. That was very good at Vape.
Yep.
Looking for that interfere defensively to make that work out. It's going to be the stealth coming out for the Bears.
Yep, 10 seconds until Alexei is force tagged out. He is he's going to be able to save his tag point.
Okay, but Maxim Ivanov comes in for the interfere. Not much getting done. So a little bit of a waste with that interfere there.
There we go. He tries to go for this chase, but not successful, and he's getting punished for that.
Artem Ogoltsov on that summoner, dealing a lot of damage. That's going to be Vape to teach him the lesson once again, as he did in Game 1. But Ogoltsov just putting out a lot of damage onto the Bear now. Oh, it's going to be more damage.
Bears!
He might have to escape.
Oh, no!
It's going to be the Bears once again being the first man knocked out for Guardian. This is going to be the crucial mistake. It's the best of 4, and this is a loss that they cannot take.
Yeah, this is the last match. If you lose, you are eliminated. Wow, this is Russia versus NA. Both the last team remaining from each region.
I mean, we have to give props for North Americans for making this far, but it has always been the Bears really being the first man out on the tag match every single time, seems like, and being out with 2 tag points and 3 interferes. It's a huge loss for these guys.
Yeah, he has been making a lot of good offensive moves But you know, if you end up dying, that all goes to waste.
It really does, and Maxim Ivanov is going to come in. Try to put in the damage there, but second wind has been used. With Vape trying to put the counter damage on, but it's going to be a reaction 2v2. Not allowing any of the damage to come through there.
He definitely wants to tag out.
Ivanov, can he finish him up? But will Vape tag has...
There we go.
That was a little bit late for Comfort. I wish he would have tagged in earlier. Just don't want to play with fire there. Especially being one man down already. For the side of Guardian, you don't want to take any more risks.
Yeah, Aikini will be alone for a very long time until he is forced tagged out because Vape is very low on health.
And no interfere as well.
Yeah. But Aikini is trying to do work right now. Time Distortion is forced out, but he is in the air.
Aikini in the air, but there's no one to save him. Does use a second wind to save himself though.
Gets it right back with the Time Distortion still being on the floor.
Aikini trying to go against Golkovenko. Maxim Ivanov coming in.
Oh no!
He's gonna be enough damage to finish him up, and it's Aikini very alone with that low health, and it's gonna be eventual death with the summoner. Olgosov coming in to finish him off, and that's gonna be a clean sweep in terms of tag. 3-0 victory with that tag win. They get the win, and they advance to the next round, and it's gonna be R&B Gaming over to the next round with Guardian from North America eliminated from World Championship 2017.
Yep, and now R&B Gaming winning this round. They will go up against the loser of either GC Busan Blue versus Sky.
It's such a strong matchup that one with GC Busan Blue looking strong as ever, but it's all about Sky making that really surprising entrance into this World 2017. There you see the Russians, the R&B Gaming players really happy with the results, waiting for the camera. So congratulations to these guys because they are advancing to the next round of stages.
All right, so here is probably going to be the replay of when the bear is knocked out, getting wall banged. So he gets knocked out, but later on, if you noticed, he tags out here, Vape. And then when Aikini comes in, Aikini ends up tagging out to Vape, who has like 10% health, right about after this. He tags out to Vape, and the Vape just gets chased and gets deleted right away. Here. Whoop, and he just deletes, and Aikini is forced back on the field just to die.
That's literally killing your teammate.
Yeah, but that was...
You go die. I'm not going to die with it.
Yeah, but, you know, like I said, if Aikini was able to endure until the force tag, it would have given Vape a little more time to heal up. But unfortunately, R&B Gaming forced Aikini to tag out and, you know, cleans up Vape and Aikini.
But definitely a clean performance from the side of R&B Gaming, who have been doing very, very well and have lost very little games in coming to this tournament. And there you see 3 players from North America's Guardian giving their last goodbyes as they make their exit from this World Championship 2017. We're gonna have a recap of what we've been going through in this first part of day 4 in this quarterfinal. We see Pengan Deep, GC was on red, picking up the win with IDEPS, giving the losers matchup to be that third place, the third team still remaining in this quarterfinal. That was from Group A.
And they will wait for Pengan D to go up against GC Busan to find out who the loser of the winner is to go up against IDEPS. And here for the result of Group B are
오르기 위한 멈출 수 없는 추격이 시작된다. 블레이드앤소울 토너먼트 2017 월드 챔피언십.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2017 blade&soul World Championship. We're on the last match of part 1 of our quarterfinals. We're going to have 3 portions before we do finally finish out with the last 4 remaining teams. But for the part 1 portion, this will be the last match with the losers match. with Group B coming right your way.
Yep, we have R&B Gaming from Russia versus Guardian from NA, and this is the losers match, as Joel mentioned, and the loser of this set or this match will be eliminated, the second team eliminated from this quarterfinals.
And the first team that was already eliminated was XD from Europe. And
오르기 위한 멈출 수 없는 추격이 시작된다. 블레이드앤소울 토너먼트 2017 월드 챔피언십.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2017 blade&soul World Championship. We're on the last match of part 1 of our quarterfinals. We're going to have 3 portions before we do finally finish out with the last 4 remaining teams. But for the part 1 portion, this will be the last match with the losers match with Group B coming right your way.
Yep, we have R&B Gaming from Russia versus Guardian from NA, and this is the losers match, as Joel mentioned, and the loser of this set or this match will be eliminated, the second team eliminated from this quarterfinals.
And the first team that was already eliminated was XD from Europe and Guardian from North America. These guys are in the contentions of being the second Western team to be eliminated, just excluding us of all the Western representation in this World 2017.
Yeah. It will be very disappointing if Guardian does lose to R&B Gaming, but you know, I'm pretty sure they are both playing for their lives to not get eliminated and stay in. So it's very unfortunate that these losers match is best out of 4, but you know, it is what it is, and we have R&B Gaming's on screen right now.
And these are also the last representation from their region, which is Russia. We saw Madness getting knocked off during the group stages, so being the only other representation from Russia.
Yep.
These guys are in the contention as well to represent their country and their region to make Russia proud, but they have to win this match to stick around.
Yeah.